Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your November 2019 money and career reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's see now, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or Venus, what November holds for you in the realm of money and career. Now, I'm going to put your Witchling and your Fairy Guidance cards off to the side, and I'm going to take your Good Tarot, which is going to be used at the end for your bonus reading, and I'm going to put it between Believe and Kindness. And then I'm taking the Spirit Song Tarot and just giving it a good shuffle to connect with your energy and spirit. Leo, November 2019, money and career. 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 Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Leo, November 2018, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, Leo, is the Five of Feathers, the Five of Swords. Then you are crowned by the Knight of Acorns, which is the Knight of Wands, which is you, shining through right here as a defender of what you want, of the way that you're moving forward, of what you desire. Okay, you're really going to not be pushed around by anybody, but you are going to be dealing with issues that have come up in the past that you're thinking, oh my gosh, not this again. So do be aware of that. Then you have the Ace of Feathers, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of clarity. The Eight of Crystals, the Eight of Pentacles. It's a lot of hard work going into this month, going into obtaining what you want, obtaining what you desire. Then we have the Two of Feathers. You're at a crossroads. The Five of Acorns, the Five of Wands. Again, there's going to be some sort of a butting of heads here, a sense of, somebody opposing you or opposing what you desire, and you're really frustrated with the whole scenario. The Six of Feathers, the Six of Feathers, there we go, is you moving forward. It really is. There's something here that you're like, oh, okay, I get this. Then we have the Knight of Shells, a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer shining through. The Nine of Feathers, doubts, fears coming up, feeling as if you're not moving forward the way that you want to. You're going to be really hard on yourself in November, and you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be, because you really are doing a great job. You're not going to see it right away, because nobody ever sees, really, unless they do something spectacular, nobody ever sees when they do a good job. They see when they do a not so great job, when they're berating themselves. But then you have the Lover's card right here. You have love. I mean, you're moving forward. Oh, goodness, you can't see that at all. You're moving forward in love. You're moving after what you love. Let me move my camera back a bit. Okay, I think that's good. And this is a Gemini energy coming through. This is also a time period of May 21st to June 20th coming up. There's something here where you're at a crossroads, and this time period is going to come up. Either you're going to be able to see the way that you're moving forward, and things will be changing in that Gemini time period, or something that happened during this Gemini time period is really going to be affecting you at this time. Let's look at your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Leo, November 2019, money and career. Leo, November 2019, money and career. Leo, November 2019, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, this card right here. Serenity. And this card right here, Rejuvenation. You're rejuvenating your peace, you're rejuvenating your core, your sense of self, the way that you want to move forward. And then let's see your Witchling cards. Leo, November 2019, money and career. Leo, November 2019, money and career. Leo, these two, wisdom and euphoria. So your wisdom is going to amplify your bliss, which you're looking at a crossroads and you're looking at the direction, but do not look, okay. So for you, Leo, you are very motivated by success. You are very motivated by goals. What you see, you achieve, you go after, very kind of systematic here. What Spirit is telling me to tell you is to really listen to your heart, listen to your soul, listen to yourself at this time, because that's going to be where your wisdom shines through. This says inner wisdom nurtures the skills necessary to see through all possibilities. You are embracing your inner wisdom, your inner sense of knowledge, of prosperity, of abundance, and there's going to be an inner guide that really moves you forward. Now, the color that shines through here is green. That's healing and cleansing your heart chakra, is going to be very beneficial for you as you're moving forward, because you're going to be listening to what you love, to what you desire, and your heart is really going to play a huge part in it. This is why euphoria, if you see here, all the flowers are roses. So, well, not roses, all the flowers are hearts. So there is a sense of love here. There is a sense of joy and of happiness. And this says euphoria is the cosmic connection to the magic within and around you. And that's what you're going to be connecting with as you move forward, as you go after what it is that you desire. You're connecting with your own inner magic, with where it is that you want to be and how it is that you are defining yourself and how it is that you are embracing success, right? And what you see as success, because it doesn't have to be what anybody else sees as success. So here, love is really going to be your North Star during this time. Then we have serenity. This says, embrace serenity's refreshing, peaceful energy vibration. Embrace the peace that serenity is bringing you, that you are getting from being connected within yourself, within your soul, within what you desire, and the way that you are moving forward, right? So embracing serenity's refreshing, peaceful vibration means that you are letting serenity be a part of your life. You're saying, you know what, my peace, my soul, myself, it matters, because it really, really does. If you're running yourself ragged, if you are burning the candle at both ends, you're going to feel worn out, dried up before November even ends. So know that there is a stress to you during this time. Then we have rejuvenation. It says rejuvenating the spirit will spark the desire to experience the greatness of life. Rejuvenating your spirit, rejuvenating your soul, going after what it is that you want, sparks your desire to keep on paying attention to you, to keep on achieving, to keep on succeeding. As you see the success come in, you embrace the success and it comes in more and more and more. But you have to rejuvenate the spark that keeps you going. It can't be that, you're just so dog tired at the end of the day that, the next day getting up and doing it all over again just feels weary. It feels overwhelming. It feels like, oh my gosh, am I ever going to get there? Because you are going to meet with oppositions. And I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, Dane says I'm going to meet with oppositions, and this means that November is going to be terrible. It doesn't mean that November is going to be terrible. What it is here is the Knight of Shells, the Knight of Cups, is saying that you're getting a blessing of gift. You're getting a gift of blessing. My gosh, it's all coming to me so fast that it is jumbling up in my mind. So I'm going to just take a moment and tell Spirit to go a little bit slower. Okay. So with the Knight of Shells here, this is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. It's directed right at you. You're moving in the same direction. You are moving forward with this water sign energy. The Ace of Feathers is clarity being given to you. This is going to cause a sense of arguments within, kind of like, I've already dealt with these traumas before. Why am I dealing with them again, or these people? I thought I made myself very clear. And it's going to lead to some sort of battle that feels like, okay, this should already have been done. So know that here, it can be internally, it can be externally, but do know that at your heart is the Five of Feathers. And this says here, strategy and release. You have to release something. You have to release the negativity, the fact that people think, okay, you're going to be a certain way, Leo, and they're going to try and deal with you in the way that they have in the past, and deal with you. There is somebody you're going to be dealing with at this time that you don't really like, that you don't like working with, that you don't like being around. It can be a coworker. It can be, unfortunately, it can be your manager. It can be, somebody like that where you're just sitting there and you're like, please just leave me alone. But you have to have a hard shell when dealing with them, because they're going to go for the punches where they hurt. Okay? They're going to try and make every little negative thing that they say really stick so that they beat you down. Why? Because they can already see here that you are having a sense of doubt, a sense of fear. With the Nine of Feathers, this says perspective and self-empowerment. But the Nine of Feathers is the Nine of Swords. And it's that worry, it's that doubt, it's that fear, it's that not doing well enough. And there's somebody here who's going to try and play off of that with you, or some doubt that's coming from your past that is going to try and hold you back and keep you down. Leo, don't let it. Don't let it, because it's a lie. It's a lie that's a karmic debt that has been coming up, that needs to be faced, that needs to be addressed, and it's going to cause you fear. It's going to cause you a bit of agita. It's just going to be like your stomach is going to be upset. You're not going to feel very well, and you're going to think, oh my gosh, can I move forward? Am I heading in the right direction? The answer is absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. You might have to rethink things when it comes to the way that you're handling yourself, or the way that you're handling the situation, because this is action and drive. Your action and your drive is really on point, but it also has to correlate with your charm and your passion. Okay, those two things are going to be your greatest key. With the Knight of Acorns, the Knight of Wands, this is you. You're coming through as a knight, a defender. You're defending your passion, the way you want to move forward, the place that you've envisioned yourself, what it is that you desire, and you are channeling and defending your charm, your love, what it is that makes your heart sing. So it's not going to be that everything is going to be easy in November, all right? But it is that everything is going to have a tremendous purpose for you as you are moving forward, as you're going after what you want, as you're setting the stage for the days, the weeks, the months, the years to come. And you're not really going to be interested in playing other people's games at this time. This does not mean that you do not listen to other people, all right? There are going to be people around you, especially people who love you, who are going to come to the situation and give you insights that you hadn't seen before, all right? Because remember, flamingos, they're pink because of the fish that they eat. Flamingos are actually, I believe they're white. So what people are seeing is going to be directly impacted by the energy that you're putting in you. All right. So you do have people who want to beat you down. You do have people who want to see you stumble and fall. Why? Because, as Frank Sinatra said, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. And that can just be the case. It can be that they think if you succeed, Leo, they won't. And it can just be that seriously, some people, they're just not going to like you. They're not going to like your drive. They're not going to like your determination. They're not going to like your focus. And that is just a harsh fact of life. And I hate to say it because it's not nice, but so many people on this earthly plane, they aren't nice because they don't realize that kindness does not equate weakness. Because when they were kind, when they were younger, when they were kind, when they didn't have the control over their lives that they wanted, they got taken advantage of. And it has left a bitter taste in their mouth and a bitter taste in their heart. So here, there's a sense of you kind of being the light of the person you want to be and not playing to or catering to other people's negativity, because they are going to try and drag you down, because they try to drag everybody down that they can. They do. They try to drag everybody down that they can. And right now they can be focused on you, but it doesn't mean that you're the only person that they're focused on. They're focused on getting their way. And with this determination, with this knightly energy of defending your passion and your love, you move forward in success. But also, you're going to be taking in the energy of people around you. So be very, very careful of the way you deal with negative people, because they are going to be affecting you and they are going to be leaving behind scars, right? Or bringing up scars that you have lived through. At your root is the Two of Feathers. This says decision and direction. You are making the decisions to move forward in the direction that you want to be. This is also adaptability, right? Kind of, being able to blend into your surroundings, being able to see what it is that's going on, having clear sight. And that brings you to love, which is choice and trust. Trust in the choices that you are making. Trust in the power that's around you. Trust in the connection that you have with a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. All right? Even if this person, they're coming through as a very good influence for you and to you. But even if this person is somebody you don't like, even if this person that comes, like the first person that comes to your head, this person is somebody that you think, oh my gosh, Dane, the cards cannot be talking about them. They might very well be, because it can be in a past life you guys had a connection and you made this agreement from soul to soul before you incarnated. that said, okay, I'm going to teach you these lessons. I'm going to help you move forward. I'm going to, give you these challenges. And you said, okay, I'm going to do the same for you. So on this earthly plane, you might be combative, but spiritually, you might be really connected. All right? So know that that's part of the truth of life. So here, with the Two of Feathers, you're looking at a crossroads. When it comes to your career, when it comes to money, trust your heart. Now, I know as a Leo, as a fire sign, you want proof, you want, kind of, the proof is in the money, right? The proof is in the logic and the understanding of the whole thing, and in the Spirit is saying the acclaim, like how it can move you forward and how people can see. But what your truth is really going to be located in is what is the best thing for your heart? What is the best thing for yourself? In November, how is it that you want to move forward? Where is it that you want to be? What is it that you want to attract to yourself? And that's where this Gemini energy is coming up, because you're going to have a dual purpose within your life. There is something that's coming from the Gemini timeframe, May 21st to June 20th, that is going to come up, and it can be that you're building here, what you're building here will be effective in that time period of May 21st to June 20th of 2020, but I'm seeing it much more likely for much more of you Leos, is that this is going to be something from the Gemini time period that is coming up, that you are seeing the crossroads to, that you are seeing, okay, that's why this had to happen. And it can be something very, very small, whatever pops into your head kind of instantaneously, or if nothing pops into your head, that's totally cool, right? Because you are moving forward towards where you want to be. And it can be that something very small, so small that you didn't realize it, was put into motion in this Gemini time period. There's also a sense of the duality of purpose, of embracing what your soul wants, of where your soul needs to be, body, mind, and spirit, okay? Where your spirit is located within your body and how it affects your mind. And what you are radiating out, okay, is going to be what you get back in. So if there's a lot of frustrations, which there are frustrations that come up in November, if these frustrations become kind of obsessions, oh my gosh, I'm going to prove them wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm going to show them that I can. That's going to radiate outward, and that's going to affect the love that you have and the way that you move forward. Okay? With the 5 of Acorns, this says challenge and growth. The challenges that you are facing are bringing you growth, bringing you power, but it can feel like on the inside you're screaming. On the outside, with the 8 of Crystals, I'm going to say outwardly, it would be really good to kind of play it cool, to not let people see that this is really bothering you. If you have to, go home, go for a walk, kickboxing, something to get out the energy, something physical needs to be done to get out the energy and the frustration that will build, or else it's just going to kind of sit in your stomach and really give you kind of like heartburn, stomach pain, make things not sit right in your stomach. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling here, just queasiness, right? So that's why this leopard is roaring. It's like, wow, I'm just so angry. And you're letting your frustration show. You're letting yourself feel and be, and letting yourself shine forward, okay? Because you're looking at everything that you've been working so hard at and on. Dedication and progress is what the 8 of Crystals says. So you're dedicated to the progress that you are making. You're dedicated to the way that you're moving forward, the footsteps that you are taking, the steps that you are taking to get you to where it is that you want to be. But you're also, at times, you feel like you're following in footsteps, okay? You feel like you're looking at something and you are either, okay, so what Spirit is saying is that you're either basing what you desire off of what somebody who has walked before you has gotten, okay? And it can be that you're looking at somebody who you really admired or you really admire, and you're saying, okay, that's kind of the model for my life that I want. Or it can be that somebody has set a goal and they told you about it when you were younger and you're like, that's the life that I want to lead. Or this can be past life, kind of this is what you wanted to do in a past life, and you've been building up to it in this life. You've been gaining your courage, gaining your understanding, because it's going to be momentous to you. Even if it doesn't seem momentous to anybody else, it is going to be momentous to you, and you're working hard, and you have to let yourself let out what is frustrating you. Even if it's just keeping a journal and writing down all your frustrations and then lighting it on fire. Burning it all up and saying, you know what, I'm letting go of my frustration and you can do that multiple times until the frustration feels less within you. But you can also, as you burn up that piece of paper, you can also let out a really good scream. If you don't want anybody to hear you because you don't want to sound kind of crazy, you can scream into a pillow. right? But you're working astoundingly hard, and there's going to be frustrations that come because you're going to think, okay, I should be here by now. But remember, divine timing is not our timing. And when it is the time that the divine wants us to move forward, that's when we will move. Not when we're sitting there and we're pushing and we're pushing and we're pushing, because you might be pushing the wrong way, Leo. You might be looking at one goal and saying, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is where I'm supposed to be, this is what I was born to do. And divinity is saying, no, it's over here. This is what you were born to do. But you're so determined that you might find that divinity does something to make you stop, to make you look the other way, to make you look at the other side. Because here, it's bringing you the 9 of feathers, which means you doubt it. You doubt that you're moving forward. This is up late at night. This is worrying. This is doubting. This is fearing. This is, this is finding your empowerment and seeing your truth and then moving forward in your love. Moving forward to where you need to be, body, mind, and spirit. Because with the 6 of feathers, this says transition and insight. You are embracing new insights. You are changing the game. You are moving forward. All right? You're setting yourself free. There's something here that says freedom. And at times you're going to be so confident about it. You're going to think, oh my gosh, I get it. I understand it. I know where I want to be. I know how I'm moving forward. And at other times you're going to think, oh no, I can't. I can't possibly. I just can't do it. It's okay. Know that divinity leads you forward. For me, dragonflies are very significant. They say that the other side is listening. Okay, people who have passed on, who you've loved, are guiding you forward. And this is that love leading you to the place that you need to be, to the place that you want to be. So know here, especially if you see a dragonfly, which might not be likely because it is getting rather chilly depending on where you live, all right? But especially if you see a dragonfly, even in, kind of like a stained glass window or something that reflects the light is what I'm seeing. It could even be a nightlight or something like that. It is going to be something where it just shows you that you are still being guided. So keep your eye out for dragonflies, Leo. Really do, because the other side is guiding you forward and it's guiding you towards your dreams. And then you have the Ace of Feathers. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of knowledge and of understanding. And this says mental clarity and foundation. It's setting the foundation for where you want to be. It's setting the foundation for what you know to be your truth. And as you move forward, you embrace that foundation. You kind of cut through the doubts, the fears, the apprehensions, and you move forward. And by I say you kind of, what Spirit is showing is that you actually cut through the doubts, the fears, thinking, oh my gosh, I can't possibly. Now, I don't have you taking this gift entirely because there's no queen, there's no court card with the feathers, okay, with the swords. But I do have you with the Knight of Shells, embracing what you love. With the Knight of Acorns, embracing your passion, what you desire, the way you want to move forward, Leo. And then with the Knight of Feathers, there is going to be a sense that as you are moving forward, as you're saying, you know what, this is it, this is my truth, this is where I need to be, there are going to be times where things come up, and it's going to be something that has held you back in the past. It's going to be something that had you fearing before. It can't even be just imagining worst case scenarios. I mean, Lord knows my mind does that to me all the time where I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I can do this, I can move forward this way. And then it's like, well, look at this. Look at how terrible everything can be. And it wants to stop you. And that's where you have to work through it even more because you know you're on the right track. Okay? You know you have the right idea. But there's something that is trying to hold you back, saying, oh no, you couldn't possibly, because you're going to be taking that next leap towards your spiritual purpose, towards your bounty, towards the money that you want in your bank account, towards the career that you want so you don't wake up each day and hate your job. All right? Here, there's going to be a bit of a battle, but you're moving forward. But there are going to be times where you doubt it, where you think, I'm never going to stop the cycle. This is going to be the way it is until I die. Very kind of fatalistic. Okay? You're going to have a diva moment. You are. You're going to have kind of that fainting couch, just fall down and think, oh my gosh, I can't do it. Let yourself have that moment. If you need to, let it out. Let yourself have that moment. Let yourself have a good cry. Let yourself sit there and say, oh my gosh, I can't, I'll never. And then get up and do it. Get up and do what you want to do, because it's not going to happen just because we wish it to. It's not. I wish it would. And I don't want to sound preachy or anything like that, but Spirit is saying you have to do it. They're kind of like showing, like shaking. You have to do it. Because it's going to make you feel so great about yourself, so great about the way you're moving forward, so great about your life. So how? This Leo, move past doubts and fears and embrace the greatness that divinity is offering. How does Leo move past doubts and fears and embrace the greatness that divinity is offering? Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, here we go. This is where we stop. And yeah, we're going to do that over here. Ten of Earth. Prosperity, success, bounty, Ten of Pentacles, beauty. Right? That's over the Five of Feathers, doubts and fears and, trying to plan it all out, thinking and having to have on your armor. There's success that comes. A completion of a cycle. Temptation, 15, the Devil card. Scorpio energy, right? No, the Devil card is Capricorn energy. There we go. Sorry about that. Capricorn energy, December 21st to January 19th. It's the time frame. But there's going to be temptation that comes. And you're going to be tempted here for gold and riches or for what you love. Where do you want to be? Listen to your heart, because there's something here when it comes to money. There's something here, and I know you're going to say, Dean, it doesn't really matter. As long as I can build a bank account, as long as I can keep myself going, everything else can come in time. But there is a sense here of not giving up the essence of you for what other people view as success. What do you want as success? What is your success? Because here, that's what you're moving towards. And it can also be that you're leaving behind temptation. The Devil card also represents temptation. It represents habits and addictions and, things that we don't like about ourselves. And now you're moving away from that. You're facing it and saying, you know what? This is not how I'm defining me anymore. And it doesn't just have to be drugs and sex and alcohol and food and things that you can think of as addictions. But it can be people pleasing. It can be overworking. It can be, not letting yourself be happy. Putting everybody else's needs before your own. Then we have the world. The world is opening up to you. The Ace of Feathers, the gift that divinity is giving you in the hard work that you are putting in, that you are dedicating to your path, is opening up the world. Is it going to be easy? Absolutely not. It's just not. I don't want to lie to you and say, oh my gosh, it's going to be like roses and butterflies. It's not. It is going to be kind of like roses and butterflies. It's going to be beautiful and have its thorns. It's going to be beautiful and yet feed on carrion. Okay, feed on dead things. Right? That's what butterflies do. So it is going to be kind of like roses and butterflies. Beautiful but misleading. And that's what life is. We have these beautiful dreams, and yet the way that we go about obtaining them or giving up on them can be so misleading from the truth that we thought we were going to be walking. Don't give up on yourself here, Leo. Fight. Scream it into reality what you want. Seriously, just stop right now and scream into reality what you want. You can scream it softly if you don't want to be embarrassed, but I would scream it boldly and loudly. Let people come running and say, what the heck is wrong? King of Earth. Okay? Strong Capricorn presence here. But it can also be a Taurus or what the heck is the other one? Taurus, Virgo. There we go. So the King of Earth is the sense of power. The horns on his head, the antlers, the power of the earth, the majesty, the right to be a king. This is the actor upon the stage, your prosperity, your success. It comes at the feathers, the Two of Feathers, the decision-making, the crossroads. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be planted? What do you want to be your defining factor on this earthly plane? How do you want your roots to grow and your branches to soar? Where do you want to be? That's at your root. And you are at a crossroads to make some major decisions that might not seem like major decisions right now, but make major decisions about you defining your success, your prosperity, and your abundance. Then we have the Five of Fire, the Five of Wands again. Okay, Five of Acorns here in the Spirit Song Tarot, Five of Fire here. Passion, creativity, the doubts and the fears of others, combative behavior, okay, having to come up against enemies, or people who don't see your vision, don't see eye to eye with you. And then the strength to move forward, the strength to go after what you want. This can also be subconscious. There's something in your subconscious that is holding you back, that's saying, no, you can't possibly move forward to the Six of Feathers. It's just not going to work. The fact of the matter is, it will. But the doubts, you have to face them in order to say, you know what, I've thought this through. I know what can go wrong. I know what can go right. And I am still moving forward. Your subconscious message is the Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups. Water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The one that crowns you right here with the Knight of Shells. Remember, knights defend queens. Your subconscious is coming through as a queen, which makes perfect sense why you have the Knight of Shells here. It is time to listen to your heart. Listen to your soul. Listen to what you want. Because the rain feeds the earth. Right? Without water, the plants cannot grow. Without your heart, you will not be able to grow the way that you want to. Your subconscious message for this reading, the Strength card. This is you. This is you. You are represented by the Strength in the major arcana. You are represented by the Wands in the minor arcana. So you come through as a knight and you come through as strength. This says here courage and endurance. You have the courage to walk through any storm. You have the endurance of spirit to define yourself the way you want to be, not the way anybody else thinks you should be. Do not give up on you, because Leo, the rest of the world, most people are fly-by-night people. They will not be there when you really need them. They do not have the faith in you that you would like them to have, and they're fly-by-nights. That's just it. What you have here is a stability and truth within yourself. What you have here is a determination to move forward towards goals that are mightier than most people could ever imagine. And you have the ability to achieve them. But you have to stomp on negative karma coming your way, okay? Things from your karmic past coming up that says, you have to be pulled back. And disagreements from others saying you can't move past this. Claim your truth. Know where it is that you stand. And let nobody else define you but you. If you do that, November is going to be a mighty month for you. All right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and it was a privilege to bring you this message from Spirit. Bye.